Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. This is Brad Varnell, and this is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. And today I am here on Saturday, April 2nd, to give away 50 bucks, probably in BNB or some type of Binance Smart Chain uh, uh, crypto like USDT or BUSD. We had a contest that started a couple of weeks ago, and the contest was whoever guessed Bitcoin, the closest price of Bitcoin today, was going to win 50 bucks. So right before this show started, I went to CoinGecko and Bitcoin was $46,116. 46,116 was the exact number of Bitcoin when I went and checked the price. The winner at $46,150 is the Zombie Heist. So, folks, I went down through the comments. I started at the very first comment. Hey, Hedge Pro, how you doing today, buddy? I started at the very first comment that was 13 days ago and worked my way up. And 46,150 was the closest that we got to the 46,116 dollar price. So it was off by 34 bucks, but he was the closest, and he was the first one to guess the 46,150. There was somebody that guessed 46,150 several days after the zombie heist, but we are going to give the $50 in Bitcoin or $50 in BNB to the winner of this contest. Is going to be the zombie heist. So congratulations with that, folks. Real quick here, I do want to share my screen. I've got some exciting news. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but one of the tokens that I have talked about extensively on this channel. So it looks like Bitcoin came down a couple of dollars since I was on last. But Bitcoin moves up and down 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 all the time. So it was 46,116, but the 46,092 would have still been won by the same person because there was nobody else that was even in the ballpark. But the token that I want to show you guys today is twofold. So the first one I want to mention is Moonbeam. You know, for those of you that aren't in on Moonbeam, Moonbeam token is, just won a Polkadot parachain and is basically like a layer one on the Polkadot network that I believe is going to blow up and be massive in the upcoming years. It's had a 45% pump today. So for those of you that have been getting in on it, it was all-time low about a month ago, was down at $1.90 when it originally first launched and got distributed to the people that had locked up Polkadot. It was at $19.50. So it came down, 90% just about. But now it's back up to $4.48, but it's still only got, about $100 million $900 million going on 1 billion. It's at about $1 billion market cap and ranked 109th. And I think that it's still going to have a lot of room to grow. And obviously it would have been a lot better to get it down to here when it was in the 275 range. A week ago, it was down as low as 275. But the token that I really wanted to talk about is one of the best dexes, probably in my opinion, the number one dex that is on the Moonbeam network, and that is BEAMSWAP. The ticker for BEAMSWAP is Glint. And if we go to Glint here today, folks, this token is up 97% today alone. Now, I'm going to come back over here where I can see you guys in the comment section. But those of you that are on the live stream with me right now, Hedge Pro, Sarth, if you guys have heard me talk about BEAMSWAP, please put a 1 in the comment section. If you haven't, I don't know how, because over the last 30 or 40 days, anytime I've brought up tokens that I'm excited about, I have talked about this BEAMSWAP platform and token. And folks, and this is why. The reason that it came up 97% today is, as I'd mentioned in previous videos, they announced the first IDO that they are going to launch on the BEAMSWAP network. So not only is BEAMSWAP a DEX, but it's also going to be a launch pad. It's also going to launch new platforms, new tokens that are going live on the Moonbeam network. Now, folks, Moonbeam is like Avalanche and Solana and Matic and Ethereum in the sense that it's a layer one, and as it grows and develops more use cases, more tokens want to launch on it, the whole network as it grows is going to enjoy incredible price gains. It's one of the reasons that I like Moonbeam long term. But folks, the reason that I really love BEAMSWAP is, look at this, guys. $960,000 market cap. It's not even at a $1 million market cap right now, folks. It's so early. Imagine being able to buy Uniswap or PancakeSwap or Trader Joe's or Radium back when they were under $1 million market cap. And with this new launch pad, you're going to be able to make a fortune if the IDOs that they're launching are doing well at all. So I'll give you a little information. So right now, I want to say there's a 100,000 Beam share level, a 200,000 Beam share level, and an 800,000 Beam share level. So when you stake your glint, you get shares in they call it a share token. And if you have 200,000 share tokens, which I do, I'm not up to 800,000 share tokens, but I have 200,000 share tokens. If you have 200,000 share tokens, I'm going to be able to buy $600 worth of this IDO. Now, to give you an idea of how amazing I think that is, I am part of the Seedify, the S Fund Launchpad. I've got 1,000 tokens that cost me $5,000. And when they do IDOs, the pooling group that I'm a part of, we have about 50,000 collectively staked so that we get a higher percentage. I usually get somewhere between about $20 and $40 worth of an allocation for all of the tokens that they're launching on the Seedify Launchpad. For my 200,000 shares of BEAMSWAP, I'm going to get a $600 allocation. So let's just do a little bit of math. So right now, it takes 1.35 glint tokens to get one share token. So let's do the math on that real quick. If we're looking at, so if we take 200,000 times 1.35, that's 270,000 glint. So now let's come down here and let's type in 270,000 glint. 270,000 glint right now would cost you less than $2,000, folks. And with that 270,000, you would have 200,000 shares of the share. And that would get you a $600 allocation of the IDO that they're launching. I believe it's April 12th or 13th. So if you get a $600 allocation and you just 3x it, you've got $1,800 back for your $1,974 investment. And it's only at $1 million market cap, and it's just the beginning. Every IDO it does is probably going to bump the price. And then just imagine what's going to happen. You know why Seedify was about a 60 or 70 cent token last year. And then Seedify got Blocktopia, which launched to several hundred X's and peaked at over 1,000X. And the price of the Seedify token exploded. Exploded. Imagine what's going to happen when BeamSwap brings an IDO that does 100x or a 200x or a 500x, and people decide, wow, man, I need to get in on this launch pad. I need to own these tokens. I mean, for people that have a little bit more money, you need if you had 800,000 share tokens, 800,000 share tokens get you a $2,500 allocation. And then, you know, I can't pull my Telegram up the way these things are, the way that this screen is shared. I can't pull. Let me see if I can pull this up and show it to you in a minute here. Let me go back to my original thought, but I'm going to try to show you guys something. But 800,000 share tokens times 1.35, it'd be 1,080,000 tokens. So let's see here, 1,080,000. 108,000. There we go. $7,915 worth of glint would get you the 800,000 share that you need to get a $2,500 allocation. Folks, with my Seedify fund, if I owned 100,000 tokens at $5 a piece, which is what they're worth right now. So if I spent $500,000 on Seedify fund tokens, I would probably get $2,000 to $3,000 worth of allocation for the IDOs that they're doing. So for $9,700, less than 10 grand, I can get $2,500 at least of this first IDO. Now, folks, as these IDOs become more popular and more people come pouring in, the allocations will probably go down. But think about what that's going to do to the price. Like you say to yourself, well, man, if I spent 10 grand now and I'm getting $2,500 allocation, and now a bunch of people come flocking in, and in a month or two, I'm only getting $500 allocation. Well, guess what? If enough people come in that your allocation gets cut from 2,500 down to 500, your $10,000 investment's probably going to be worth 40 or 50 or 100 grand. So it's not the end of the world. So with that, folks, this is not financial advice. My wife, who joining us late, I'm surprised she hasn't said anything, but this is not financial advice. But folks, I am accumulating this. I'm staking it. I'm excited about this token, and you know, I'm just doing a quick little review of it right here for you, but I'm going to do a deep dive video. I've already done one video a couple of months ago before BeamSwap actually even went public, or right about the time it launched. I did a deep dive video on the BeamSwap platform. So I would recommend that you go back and look at that. But I'm going to put together another deep dive because now they have syrup pools. They have incredible liquidity pools. They have this staking where you can get the share tokens. And folks, this is probably the #1 project that I am the most excited about. With my private sale tokens and everything that I've got going on, I've probably got a little over 1 million of these tokens. And folks, those million tokens, I think, could be worth $1 million someday. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but what are we at? If we're at a $1 million market cap at 7/100 of a cent, so what is going to go? So $1 divided by 0.00733, we'll call it, is 136x. What's 136 times a million? It's only 136 million, right? $136 million market cap, and the tokens would be worth $1. Folks, let me show you something here real quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at Uniswap. Uniswap has a $5 billion market cap. Let's take a look at PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap has a $2.5 billion market cap. Let's take a look at Trader Joe's, and it's kind of a new one. Trader Joe's. Let me see. I think the ticker for that is Joe's, right? J-O's. No, maybe it's just Joe. Let's try that. I think that's the right one. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is only sitting at a 17 going on $18 million market cap, which might make it pretty interesting buy too. But let's take a look. What's Radium at on the Solana network? Ray token is at 217. It's at $57 million. So in order for this BeamSwap just to get up to like a Radium, it would have to 57x. Whoo! I need to take a breath. I'm getting excited, folks. I mean, it just makes me want to buy more. It really does. This is by far, like I say, one of the most exciting tokens that I think many people don't know about. It's ranked 2,384th. Well, now it's up to 2,353, but ranked 2,353rd, folks. For a small cap gem, I think, in my own humble opinion, it would be very, very hard to find a small cap gem that had more potential than this and that wasn't extremely likely to do amazing things. So with that, let me show you. Let me get over here to my Telegram real quick and see if I can pull up this this article. I want to try to share something here real fast. Go to BeamSwap announcements. Here we go. If I can copy this, and then let's see if I can stick this here. Yeah, so this here is the announcement. Yep, it's showing. So this is the medium that just came out today, April 2nd, just brand new. Authtrail is the first Moonbeam-based project to launch on IDO BeamSwap docs. Check this out. BeamSwap, they're getting $50,000 of it. It's listing at 20 cents. The date is April 2nd. Here we go. Here's the tiers: 100,000 share, 200,000 share, and 800,000 share. $250, $600, and $25. And this is why I wanted to pull up this article. If you're willing to lock your glint for 7 days, you can actually get 10% more than that. If you're willing to lock your glint for 30 days, you get 50% more. So you would actually get $900 if you had 200,000 of these shares. So just under $2,000 investment, or call it a $2,000 investment in BeamSwap. And that's going to get you $900 allocation. Now, the one thing about this that I'm not 100% sure on is I do not believe that these are guaranteed allocations. They're first come, first serve. So you will want to set your alarm clock, and you're going to want to be ready to buy these tokens. Like it's saying it's going live here. Sorry for all of my scrolling. It's going live at 3 p.m. CE time, which is Central time. I want to say, I could be wrong about that. I don't know exactly what time that is, but we can look it up. But my point is, if you've got these shares and you're going to buy this token, you want to be ready at 259 with everything set up. You want to have your USDC ready to go. You want to be ready to jump on this the second it goes live. Now, for this first one, it wouldn't surprise me if it takes a few minutes or it takes a little while for it to fill up, because BeamSwap is a fairly new token. It doesn't have a huge amount of users. I don't know. I haven't looked at the Etherscan yet. So if you go look at the Etherscan, you'll be able to see how many holders there are. But even out of those holders, how many of them have enough tokens, to participate in this? But I'm definitely not selling my glint anytime soon. So I'm going to do the 30-day lockup. And one of the cool things about that, guys, is I read in a different spot that if you lock for 30 days, then you're good for the next IDO. So if they do another IDO during that 30 days, you don't have to relock your tokens for another 30 days. you're good for every IDO that launches during that 30-day lockup period. So I'm definitely going to do that, and I'm definitely going to buy $900 worth of this first IDO. And like I say, a new video is coming. It's probably going to be one of the very next videos that I do, because people need to know about this token, in my humble opinion, before it's too late. Like, it's got a long ways to go, so it's going to be a while before it's too late. But why wait until it's got a $20 million market cap if you can get in on it when it's got $1 million market cap? So with that, folks, that's all I got for today. It's Saturday. It's beautiful. I got both my workouts done for the day. I'm ready to enjoy my evening with my family, and I'm excited. Hopefully, the Zombie Heist will see this video and get in touch with me with his Binance Smart Chain address so I can pop in a $50 bill to him. And Hedge Pro, thank you so much for being here. Sarth Meta, thank you for being here. And anybody else that that came along that didn't make a comment, I appreciate you guys all for being here. And I look forward to doing our game show giveaway tomorrow, roughly 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's right about 24 hours from now. We are going to be giving away $100. And we're also going to be picking some new contestants and doing it all over again the following week. And I'm excited. Next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, I will be in Miami enjoying a couple of days after the Bitcoin Conference 2022 is over. And I'll be coming to you live from Miami next Sunday and giving away those funds. So, folks, make sure you set your alarm clocks. I will post today. I just went live. I didn't really give any announcement. Tomorrow, I will try to give you at least an hour or two of notice, but you can be pretty safe that sometime between about 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. my time, so anywhere from about 24 to 26 hours from now, we will be giving away some more money on the show. With that, thank you all for being here. God bless you. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.